Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 32 of When Worlds Collide. I am your host this week, Parker the Fish Smith. To my right, I guess, yeah, both of our rights, is Carl, who's in the first mate seat. Captain Smalls.
It's me.
Taking a little sideline for this week. And you know how we start these things. As always, cheers, everyone. Ooh. Cracky McGee.
Well, you're already doing better than I do. I mess up the intro half the time, so.
That's why I said I am the captain now. Here and forever. Anyways, this week we got some stuff to talk about. We got some Super Bowl stuff going on. But in this week in gaming, first off, we got a little news story from down south in Florida. If you guys haven't seen, a guy robbed a store wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog mask. He robbed a gas station down in Florida. And
weird shit always be happening in Florida. Always be happening in Florida. Weird shit.
Yeah, so Florida is definitely its own country at this point in time because it is just an anomaly on its own. But hearing this news, one question that came up is like, if you were to rob a gas station or just any store in general, what mask would you wear, Carl?
So here's what I would do, and maybe this plot starts this weekend, but I am gonna get you obliterally drunk, and then I'm gonna ceramic your face.
Oh my god!
And make it into a mask, and I'm gonna start robbing places as fish.
Oh my god! You better make it as detailed as possible because I got a unique looking face.
If the ceramics falls through, or the paper mache, whatever I choose to go with, that falls through, I'll probably just get the SpongeBob fish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'll probably go one of the two routes,
Put the money in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I should just do that. Just wear a giant ass sock on my face with like a sock sack and be like, put the money in the bag.
No, I wouldn't even be talking, dude. I would just be like, meep, 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 meep. You remember when they all come in?
Yeah.
Meep, meep. Just pull out a bag. Meep, meep.
If she got a big head, it'll probably look natural. Yeah, you shut the fuck up, Brian, okay? I don't want to hear that talk over here. I got a big head because I got a big brain, all right? That's how it works these days.
Well, what mask are you putting over that big brain if you're going to rob somewhere?
Dude, honestly, I'm going to go for a twofer.
Twofer?
Not like a twofer for a mask, but a two-hitter type deal.
Okay.
I'm going to pick out a Marvel mask. One, to get noticed by Marvel, and they'll potentially sue me after I get caught. So I'd have to go pretty iconic. I would probably either go like an Iron Man mask or, like even like Vision, type deal. It's something that just like covers my whole face because you can't really do like Thor or Captain America, really, because Thor doesn't wear a mask, and wearing a wig like that would just be stupid. I would just grow my hair out long and everything. So I would wear a Marvel mask just so I would get sued by Marvel. That'd be a life story to tell. But like, yeah, one day I robbed a gas station as Iron Man, then I got sued by Marvel a week later.
Yeah, maybe just stick to like GTA robbing gas stations as Iron Man. I did see they had an Iron Man mod that looks sweet. They actually have a Batman one, I believe, now too in the works.
Ooh, that's
GTA mod for Batman. Yeah,
I remember seeing the Iron Man one. They have a Superman too, but it's literally just like you fly around the city and just do Superman things. You just one punch cars like all the way across the city and all that stuff. But anyways, moving on. Another story that we have this week: our Lord and Savior Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, he will be receiving a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 25th Annual D.I.C.E Awards. So, yeah, shout out to you, Phil Spencer. You're our boy. You're our savior. You made Xbox what it is today, and all I can say is I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Bringing Xbox back to its glory. And it was just announced earlier today that I believe even past like the deal that PlayStation has with Call of Duty, that they're still gonna be keeping the games cross-platform.
Yeah, so past like the deal that they'll have and everything.
Right. So just another like nod towards Phil Spencer. He's really just about getting games out to everybody and all about the community. And That's the whole Xbox vibe right now. I love it. Keep it going, Phil.
Whoa, fuck Phil Spencer. Why you say that, Lizzo? Dude, he's a G.
He doesn't even know who Phil Spencer is.
Exactly.
There's no way.
It's like, who the hell's that guy? I was doing a little research on him, and he joined Microsoft back in '99 as an intern. And then he was past like the original creators of the Xbox. He was the guy who pushed like Game Pass and then like Xbox One where it was back then. And then after all that hard work, that's when he got promoted to head. Good for you, Phil. You definitely know what the hell you're doing. So don't fuck us on the pricing though in the future. That's all I ask.
Yeah, I mean everything right now is dandy. So I hope they just keep going the route that they are, and if they do, we'll be golden pony boy.
Oh yeah, I'm curious to see what other acquisitions that we'll see later this year, because there's been a lot of buzz around Twitter and everything. Like Tom Warren is tweeting, he's like, there's definitely gonna be some interesting acquisition news coming in the future.
Yeah, the dominoes are just gonna continue to fall.
Yeah, so whatever comes, I mean, more cream on the pie, I guess, for us, so to speak.
Cream on the pie?
You never had a cream pie?
Oh, I've had a cream pie. I've had a cream pie, buddy.
Yeah, you have?
Oh, baby. Ooh, baby.
You heard it here first, folks. Carl had a cream pie.
Love me a nice cream pie.
Oh, God. Well, speaking of on the video game news, I found this story just absolutely baffling in regards. Somehow, the recently released GTA Trilogy Remaster has sold 10 million copies.
Remastered.
Yeah, quote unquote remastered. And my question is like, who the hell bought this game and why? Like, I don't understand.
Nostalgia, and they didn't know it was riddled with bugs and graphically not that updated.
Bro, it looked like a dumpster fire on release. It was worse than Cyberpunk 2077. The article I read, one of the guys quotes, he's like, when GTA Remastered came out, it was riddled with bugs that would make even Cyberpunk flinch at it. That's how bad I heard the game was when it came out. So I don't understand how people bought it other than just nostalgia stake. Because
the other thing too is we haven't had a Grand Theft Auto game since 2013.
True.
So people just want more GTA content. It's not like their fan base is like hurting, like GTA 5 is still popping. So when they saw the remaster, everybody probably didn't even think about it. They're just like, pre-order, buy,
Yeah, and
I thought about it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I did not think about it at all.
San Andreas is on Game Pass, so I ended up just playing that.
Yeah, San Andreas was a huge popular game when it first released. When was that? But like back in like 04 or something, 03?
I don't know. I wasn't allowed to play it back then.
Yeah, just way back in the day. It was like almost the number 1 played game, like through 2-3 years in a row.
That was just a teeny tiny smalls.
Just the wee little tyke.
Yeah.
What's up, Reb? Hello. Welcome. What's poppin'? I am the captain of this stream for this podcast this week. So we're plowing through it right now. So, and another question I wanted to convey to you, Carl. Is this a conspiracy theory with Rockstar? Do you think that they bought their own copies of their remastered, make the game more successful than it was?
I do like the idea behind your conspiracy theory.
I'm all for them.
I need some more facts to back it, and I'll push it for you, buddy.
I mean,
I always got your back.
Once we see like thousands and thousands of copies just in a landfill, then we'll know for sure that Rockstar bought them. I still don't believe that 10 million people bought that game. Maybe like a few million at most, especially after the reviews came out for the game, because baby, it was bad.
I just feel like GTA has got such a big following that it just happened pretty organically, to be honest with you.
Yeah, true.
The game's been around forever, and it's arguably at the peak of its popularity right now. So I think people just didn't even think about it. They just bought it, and they're enjoying the nostalgia, even though it's a little bit riddled with bugs. But
was it a $40 game? 30?
I want to say 40, but I'm not sure.
It sounds right. I feel like
40 feels right, but I'm not sure.
And it's going on with the GTA news. I don't know if we talked about it on stream, did we? Where they announced GTA 6 was in development.
We did not talk about it on stream. I think it's something that's been kind of like hypothesized and discussed on earlier episodes, but they officially announced that today. And one of the other games that we talked about when we still had that bitch friend around was that they canceled Bully 2.
Oh yeah,
there's another report coming out that it's saying it's in development. So, hey, Rockstar, you want to make up your mind?
Yeah, make up your damn mind.
Yeah,
but
quit pulling on my heartstrings, you fuckers.
Yeah, I don't. It's so weird to see news that GTA 6 is in development because when I hear that news, it means that they just started developing it, which they should have done years and years ago at this point.
I don't think I necessarily believe that they just started, but who knows? I mean, they've been riding the coattails of GTA 5 for so long now.
Yeah, and I mean, they're probably just gonna use the same IP, but make it bigger and more activities to do and all that stuff. So,
did you see what Mama said? That is a vibe.
This school get high. Oh my god, that's actually
is a fucking vibe.
Hell yeah, dude. I kind of wish I played that game back in the day, but I was just like, yo, it's a wee little tyke.
Just teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny. Oh. What do we got next? We got this one I thought was pretty interesting. I'd love to talk about it. But Tom Holland, our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, came out saying that he would love to do a live action movie of Jak and Dexter.
So he's in bed with Sony, right?
Yeah, he is definitely in bed with Sony right now.
Yeah, whoever is the head of Sony is just juggling his balls, dude. He's like, how much money do you want? How much money do you want?
You need it, we got it. Sony, it's all for you.
Got him for Spider-Man, Uncharted, and now he's hyping up like Jak and Dexter. Mm-hmm. I think this is actually all part of like Sony's plot.
Yeah.
To get more into the movie industry. As we mentioned, and they mentioned last week, after acquiring Bungie, they're gonna pursue a Destiny film.
Yeah. Or like TV series and all that stuff. Anything media related.
I think that's the way Sony's going. Do you see a world where potentially Sony gets out of games in general or gets kind of absorbed by maybe Microsoft so that their platform games are still being sold, but they're almost like more into the movie industry? I think it's a little far-fetched, but who knows?
If that would happen, it wouldn't happen for decades at the very minimum. Sony would
decades plural.
Yeah,
because
Sony still has a really good line of exclusives, and they have done their own studio acquisition, so they can start making new exclusives for PlayStation. I definitely believe that in the future they want to transition those games to either like shows, movies, like animated shows, and all that stuff. So it definitely would make sense because you got like God of War, what you said, Uncharted, Spider-Man, all that stuff. But my question, going back to Jak and Dexter, is a two-parter. One, would you want to see this?
Yes.
And two, who do you think should play Dexter? I got two people in mind for that one.
For Dexter?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't like CGI him?
You would have to CGI. I would say voice acting.
Voice acting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the first one that came to mind, but I actually don't think this would work. Someone that is comparable to Seth Rogen, like a funny, sarcastic, witty kind of guy.
Yeah,
so
not Seth Rogen
because he's too like stoner, like chill, bro, like hippie guy. I think you need someone that's like a little bit more like serious asshole, sarcastic vibe.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds has been in so much right now.
It sounds like a good fit, but at the same time, it doesn't. Brian was saying that. But my two choices, which I think are fantastic. One, Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Danny DeVito is Dexter, because I feel like he's just like the perfect amount of humor, like raunchiness, like within a certain limit and everything. He's got that charisma too.
If he's got like some adaptability to his voice, I could see that.
Yeah. Just like a little higher pitched him, or The true OG, the one and only Mark Hamill, voice acting Dexter.
Okay, I could get down with that.
Yeah, because Mark Hamill, you don't realize it, but he has been voice acting for literal decades now, and he's been in all of our favorite, childhood shows and everything. And the most iconic one, he played Joker in the Batman.
So, dude, my only thing with that is like, if you're making a Jack and Daxter series, right? You're not stopping at the first one. So, do you want a voice actor that's already old if you're going to be doing a potential trilogy, right?
Well, I mean, Mark Hamill's voice doesn't really change, like he's got so
Well,
much
I know
range.
that. I'm just saying, like how old is Mark Hamill, right? Like, what if he
70 something.
what if he dies during production of Jack 2? You know?
Then you get another one.
Yeah, I mean, you could always replace the voice actor, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's what makes it so
But
special.
you're probably. Do you think you'll have to throw a band at Mark Hamill?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
I mean, Sony's got bands, but like, do they
yeah.
wanna do
I mean,
that?
on top of him being so iconic in the movie, and I mean, like he has just been in like literal like hundreds of his voice. Just it can go in any direction you want. So if he dies, like way in the future,
This is so fucked up.
if like the true legend passes away and gets sent into the Force and everything, I don't know who
Force
would.
Ghost.
Yeah, he could Force ghost him. I don't know who would replace him, but I mean, there's plenty of voice actors out there that don't get enough recognition, and that's why I kind of want him to do it because when you watch those first seasons, you'll just instantly recognize his voice and just fall in love with the show instantly. And then like as you get in the later season, you like notice like the voice change. You're like, huh, it sounds a little different now.
Brian's actually got. I actually don't mind that one at all. He said James Franco. James Franco is like on the low right now too because of he had some like weird shit like sex scandal or something, right?
James Franco. What's his little brother's name? James Franco's the one in the interview, right? With Seth Rogen.
Yeah. What's the little one's name? I can't remember.
I forget his. Yeah, he's got. I was thinking James Franco would be good. Actually, he would be really good.
Yeah, I actually like that's a great suggestion. But like he's kind of like banned in Hollywood right now because of whatever happened before. I don't know what the whole story was, but
Sexual assault case, the Me Too movement, and everything. Same thing with Kevin Spacey.
yeah. Well, I do like that. I don't know if it'll happen, but I like the question.
Yeah, no, it's
I'd love to see a Jack and Daxter film though.
yeah, I think it would be fantastic. Not like super live action, it's like kind of like mixed with a lot of CGI and everything.
Like Detective Pikachu vibes.
Yeah, exactly like that. Oh, that would be fantastic. Dude, could you imagine like the post-apocalyptic, like in the desert, they got like the Mad Max vehicles and like all those scenes where you just blow up other cars and everything.
Those were some of my favorite games growing up, so like I'm all about it.
I still have the PS2 cases on bookshelves. I think Walker took one.
Oh yeah, dude, I have all 3 games on PS2,
Mm-hmm.
like at home.
Yeah, dude, that is just it's gonna. I hope that they do it because it will be fantastic. So, last bit of video game news before we start moving on. We got some more thrilling Battlefield 2042 news.
I signed this today.
Did you really?
I did that.
So, anyways, if you guys don't know, there's been a petition going around to get refunds for Battlefield 2042. And I read this on Monday, but IGN just came out with an article earlier today, and apparently already 60,000 players have signed this petition to get their money back for the game.
I signed it when I was at 73,000.
Really? 73 people?
Oh,
73,000. Holy shit. So that's even more. Yeah, it's going to be up to 100K by the end of the week then. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, no, I saw the article today, and IGN had a link to it. I was like,
do it.
yeah, I mean, listen, I made an investment. It was a bad investment. I'll bite the bullet. I'll sign the petition if it means getting $70 back.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I had the foresight to know that game was trash, and I stay strong on my opinions when I know a game is trash. I knew Call of Duty Vanguard was going to be terrible, Battlefield 2042, and even Call of Duty. I didn't buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That game was good, but it was also trash at the same time.
Actually, I'll argue that point. The campaign was great. The multiplayer was great. and you played a lot of it until whatever like went on with the Xbox sharing fucked up, and then you stopped playing it.
That was when I got my Series X, and Walker's account wasn't on my thing, and I was too lazy to ask him for his account info.
So I don't want to. I know you're the Oracle fish, all right?
I am the Oracle,
but I don't want to hear.
I see everything.
I don't want to hear that Call of Duty Modern Warfare was a bad investment, because it was not. That was the beginning of Warzone too.
Well, I mean, there's no other damn games to play at that point. I mean, like, we were still playing Apex and everything, but like we weren't really grinding ranks or anything, so it was all Call of Duty, and our whole friend group got it, so I said, fuck it, I need to get Walker's account thing. And
hey, Call of Duty Modern Warfare was a good game.
I'll give it one thing. The campaign was pretty dope. I did like it.
Campaign, multiplayer, gunfight, Warzone. Oh, that was the last good Call of Duty in recent memory.
Very true.
Everything since that has been trash.
One core memory I always have is when you and I did that gun game tournament, or was it that tournament?
Yeah, the gun game tournaments that they had that with D.C.E like every other game. Yeah.
And, we came in first place for that, and I remember just like
the first one we played.
Yeah, I literally just like got on Xbox for the day, and you're just like, hey, you want to do this tournament? I was like, yeah, screw it, let's do it. Why not? And we just ended up winning the whole thing. That was pretty fun to do.
Off on a tangent here. Battlefield though,
yeah, I mean
about the petition. I'll check it like while we move forward here. What it's at, but yeah, if I can get my money back, I'm all about it, because I literally played that game for like an hour and I was like, yep, this ain't it.
Yeah, no, I just did not want any part of that. I know Jim wanted to he tried really hard for me to buy the game. I was just like, no, I'm not spending $70 on a game I'll play for a week.
So listen, I'll still dabble with it, like here and there. Like I'm gonna play with Jim and Bayer one of these nights. I can get these boys on at the same time, and I'll dabble with it. Like, it's still got good things to it, but like for what was kind of hyped up and like lack of features and stuff.
What, a lot of lack of features and just bugs and glitches, server issues, and just basic things missing from the game, like the scoreboard and being able to join friends. I mean, it's just like, how do you miss those core features? It just baffles my mind. And
sorry to cut you off. I have an update for you.
Yeah, what's the number?
As of 2 hours ago, TechSpot came out with an article that it's past 85,000.
Oh, if it keeps getting like news media on this, I won't be surprised if it like passes 250,000 people by next week.
I don't know who it was. It was like one of those things that on your like Twitter Discover page or whatever. But it was a verified account that said the only thing that can save Battlefield now is if they make it free to play.
I don't even think it'll save it. Even if you make it free to play, you still have all those issues.
Yeah,
they're just gonna load the store with like ridiculous microtransactions. Do they have a battle pass in that?
I have no idea.
And they'll have a battle pass that probably will be underwhelming this first season too. I don't know. I just don't see the game recovering for at least another year or two.
I'll say this though, kind of going off the same tangent. I will eat a little crow on this. Halo is supposed to be a live service game. This update that's hitting in February better fucking hit, and it better hit hard.
I wholeheartedly agree. The Halo community has been very patient and understanding, to say the least, for these updates. So
game has been out for 3 months. We have one new game mode.
True.
And no new maps.
Limited time mode too.
But attrition, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Fiesta's not new. Fiesta's been in Halo forever.
Oh, that's what you meant. One actual new.
Yeah, and the only one is I just said it, I can't remember now.
You blanking on it?
Shit. 60%.
60%, baby.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna dog Battlefield, I'll eat crow a little bit about Halo. But if they come out with this update and they hit a home run with it, I'll be good to go, because we have 83 days until co-op and Forge hit.
That's crazy. That's a long time.
83 days until Season 2 of Halo Infinite and co-op and Forge hit. So this update is literally going to be the life of Halo as far as like Twitch and the overall community goes. I'll still be playing it because I love Halo.
Halo's definitely still
saying for like the general population, like this needs
the longevity of the game.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a good word. Longevity of the game and the life of the game, like as of right now, you know. and I've been saying this, and I should tweet it so I can timestamp this thing.
Yeah.
My prediction, what they need to do is they need to fix big team battle. And I think one of the ways they fix big team battle, give me blood gulch, coagulation, give it to me. You know?
Yeah. I'm not particularly fond of the new big team battle maps. The one
They're trash. I don't really like them. I think they're trash.
the forest one, the one where like you go like in the middle of the mountain and everything. That one's not terrible. The other two ones are definitely
Yeah.
But then again, I agree with you because like big team battle just did not work whatsoever.
Yeah.
And but we'll see. It will take, I would say, like another week or two before this update comes out. So hopefully, hoping for the best for Halo because we desperately.
I'll say this too. Ting says I love Halo now, since I've grinded and got better. But that's part of the problem, right? Is that the casual fan isn't enjoying the game.
Yeah.
And the majority of people are casual. They're not sweats like you and I.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's no incentive for them to play it beyond the battle pass. If they can't finish the battle pass because they're a casual player, all the lower tiers of the battle pass are just not worth getting. There's nothing really good in the battle pass until you hit like the last 10 levels of, which is just, a little disappointing.
So if anybody's familiar with the Halo community, you've heard of Mint Blitz. He had a good tweet today. The skin that they're doing for Twitch drops is actually a skin from Halo 5 that you got from hitting max level.
Oh.
So now but people are salty because they're like,
I would be too. Yeah.
Like I grinded a 152 in Halo 5 and now you're giving it away on a Twitch drop.
Is that the upcoming tournament this weekend? Because I did see some things
it's
about
the tournament this weekend. So yeah, if you guys watch Halo on Twitch from the 11th to the 13th, you can get this skin. But like a lot of the people, like the biggest strength of Halo is its community that has just been there for every game, even if it's trash. And I feel like they kind of dogged the community in a way by replicating this skin that people grinded for, and now they're just giving it away in a Twitch drop.
It's microtransaction era, baby. They know that they sell all the good stuff, one by getting eyes on their game, and two in their shop and everything. The battle passes are honestly just secondary to them. They know that they make money off the battle passes, but it's not a lot of money comparatively speaking to the store. Because like you buy one bundle out of the store and you're paying $12, $15, $18.
So they are reworking the store, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
They're making it so you can buy pieces of the bundle individually, which is a big step forward. They're keeping this whole update under wraps. I just hope they do it right.
Right. Yeah.
I'm
You're hoeing?
I'm what?
You're hoeing?
I am cautiously optimistic, as I am with a lot of games nowadays.
I am
%.
Dude, I know. It's just like you want to be so excited for games nowadays, but you just like knowing the industry as a whole and like what developers have to go through. It's just tough. It's just tough to be that excited for. Just know they always come out with the live service excuse and they're like, "Oh, we'll fix the game 6 months after release." Now, and it's just it's frustrating for a player, especially when you play it every day, to like waiting and hoping that they fix all these problems that you encounter.
I'll tell you something that I'm also What's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Something else I'm cautiously optimistic for, because I feel like they go in trends, is the Super Bowl advertisements. And
yeah, good point.
We have a handful of them that lined up that are projected to be advertisements this year. A lot of them being different movie trailer releases.
And shows, a lot of shows too.
Shows as well. So we have a list here if you want to just run through them real quick, and then let me know, like, what do you think is the one you're most hyped for and the one that you're like, throw in the trash?
Well, I mean, this first one, which I would agree that everyone is excited for, to their grandmothers and back, is the Rings of Power, the new Lord of the Rings show coming out on Amazon Prime, which is releasing beginning of September. That I can say everyone will be hyped for, and I hope that they don't fuck it up. So, what do you think about it?
I mean, on that list that you're looking at there, that's number one for me.
Yeah.
The Ring of Power, dude. I finally got Haley to start watching Lord of the Rings with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like fully invested in Lord of the Rings again because we're watching them all. So that's number one on my list. But there's a lot of good other ones on there. Like uh, what's another one on the list? Like Black Adam, I think
Yeah,
is
we
one.
got Black Adam starring The Rock Johnson. We got a new Jurassic World movie coming out. That comes out in June called Jurassic World Dominion.
Cautiously optimistic.
Uh, they're good. They're
They're
good.
fun movies.
They are fun movies. You can't take them
That
seriously.
one's supposed to get back to like the horror roots though, which I'm
Yeah,
excited
that
about.
would be cool. Do you know anything about this other movie called Nope? Apparently, it's
All,
made by Jordan Peele.
I was about to say that's all I know about it is it's Jordan Peele's latest horror film.
Yeah, he made Get Out and what was the other one with the?
The other one was yeah, I didn't like the other one, whatever it was. I thought it was trash.
Remember
It wasn't
watching.
a horror film.
Yeah, no, I watched like half of it. And I think I fell asleep. Then I didn't try to
Yeah, I
rewatch
mean,
it.
it's like somebody goes back in time and they're a slave, and then they keep going through like their ancestors, like uh
Lineage.
lineage. Thank you. Well, I didn't. It's horrible what slaves went through, but it's not a horror movie. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
not
see what you're
like
saying.
it's not somebody getting stabbed or a demon coming in and possessing somebody.
Yeah, we don't see like Mr. Scream coming out of the closet with
Right.
a
It's not like a traditional horror film, which is what I was expecting going in, and I'm just like, this is more of like a history lesson.
yeah, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing by
yeah,
any means, but it's not what I'm looking for when I'm watching a horror movie, right?
yeah, especially when they advertise it as a horror movie and that's not what you get. Because that's what happened with Midsommar when we saw the trailers for it.
I still haven't seen that actually.
Yeah, they like advertised it as a horror movie, and it just turned out to be like sort of suspenseful type deal. More of it just like a weird cult like movie.
Right.
So Carl needs to charge his brain. I definitely agree with you, Spartan.
You can find a charger, bro. I'll cop it.
Yeah, let's get a charger for Carl. Excited for the Halo show. Yeah, we talked about it a lot. We're definitely excited. Tank, it's not on Amazon. It's on Paramount Plus. So that should
I
be
got you, Tinky, but you can't be logged in at the same time as me, otherwise I'll drive to PA and stab you in the heart.
we could watch the episodes at your place when depending on if it's like episode by episode or just the whole season.
I'll stream them through Discord. I was talking to my buddy the other day. There's a way to deactivate something on your web browser so that you're able to port them into Discord.
Oh my god.
So we can watch the Halo show together in Discord.
Carl, you need to mute yourself when you say that because that sounds highly illegal.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Not incriminating. Oh, another movie that I think a lot of people will be hyped for is the new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
That's gonna be dope.
yeah, I'm all in on that one. I love Doctor Strange. He's definitely he might be in my top 5 like Marvel characters. I love Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
really
definitely one of my favorite too.
really hyped for that one. What else we got on the list there?
Let's see. We also got Moon Knight.
I know nothing about that one, but I've heard the trailer was awesome or whatever they like teased.
The teaser trailer was, a teaser trailer. That's all I can say. That show's gonna be in a weird spot with I don't know if we talked about it on the show or anything. I remember mentioning it too. But the main actor for Moon Knight, he's some French actor. I forget his name right now, but he actually passed away after the filming of the show during a skiing accident.
Oh,
So
no way.
yeah, so he was on vacation after he was done filming, and he like collided with like another skier and he like hit his head and everything. He had to get airlifted to the hospital, and he passed away hours. It sucks to hear. I am excited to see the show though, but yeah, it's gonna be in a
The
weird
show,
spot.
not a movie.
It is a series. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the next MCU TV series, Moon Knight. So it looks good. I don't know much about Moon Knight because he's mostly a like a comic book character and everything. He hasn't had any screen time, anything. So I hope that'll be good, and we'll see in the future what that show will hold.
This next one you got pulled up there, Mama is gonna know nothing about.
Oh yeah, another exciting Star Wars show. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi, which if Disney doesn't come out with a trailer during the halftime show, They're fucking up. They're really fucking up because
They got bans. I mean, throw a couple mil on a Star Wars trailer. Like, why not?
couple mil, throw like 50 mil at it.
Yeah, for 30 seconds or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
It's like
this show's gonna be absolutely insane. Do they have the original guy, Ian McGregor?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's not that old, and he's like probably mid-40s.
I have no idea, man.
He-
I think he's the one that's doing it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a good show. This one, I haven't seen the first one, but we got Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That's another rumored movie trailer. It's gonna be shown at the halftime or during the Super Bowl and everything. So, did you ever see the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
No, I heard it was fun though. Like it was like entertaining.
Yeah, people said it was really good. After they did the rework with Sonic to make him more like his character, people absolutely loved the movie. And plus, you got Jim Carrey playing as Doctor
I believe so.
Egg guy.
Eggman, yeah.
Yeah, something egg guy. It's a different generation of games for me.
I'm happy to see like Jim Carrey back in the acting too. You know.
Oh yeah, I don't think anyone disagrees. Everyone loves Jim Carrey. So, and a few more we got here. We got Stranger Things. That would be season 4 if it comes out. So 3.
Or I think.
Sure?
I think it's 4.
It's been a minute since I've seen Stranger.
I've only seen season 1, and I think I was 2 behind.
I remember the second season was without spoiling anything. There's like a big monster in it. I don't think there's a season 3, so it would have to be season 3 of Stranger Things. Hopefully they show that. I wouldn't bet on it. That seems like a lower end priority, especially for the Super Bowl ads.
Netflix got that money though, and that's a big one.
Netflix does have that money, but you gotta put it in perspective too. We're talking only about like shows and TVs, like movies and TV shows and everything. But you also gotta think of the beer commercials. You gotta think of the car commercials and like all the other shitty brands out there. Watch too.
I mean, the other thing,
car insurance.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing though too is like, it doesn't have to be a commercial that happens every time, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the Super Bowl, you have so much variety because they're paying so much for these ads.
Right.
A lot of different stuff. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to have, 80% of these that we're listing.
The thing that's a little tricky with these, like trailers and everything, people watch the Super Bowl commercials because they're like so weird and far-fetched, right? Like they just do like crazy things, like the Doritos commercials and everything.
The next one you're about to mention is right up that alley.
Oh. I forgot about this one. Yeah.
I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, what let the viewers know. What is it?
Minions.
The new another rumor it is Minions: The Rise of Gru, which I didn't even know was a thing till now.
I'm pumped. I didn't know it was a thing for a while either. And then I saw that they're making one. I was like, no.
No way.
No.
Dude,
this is one I'm going to see at the 10 p.m. launch because they don't have midnight launches for kid movies. So I'll be at the 10 p.m. launch.
Yeah, that those movies are definitely like those guilty pleasure things you watch. You're just like,
dude, I love the Minions.
I don't want anyone to know that I'm watching them, but I'm going to anyways. It's
Ooh baby. Ooh baby.
Carell, yeah, Steve Carell voice acts Gru and everything. So
yeah,
you gotta love that guy too.
Yeah,
I hate him.
That's what I'll be doing in the theater. Once the trailers are done, the lights go down. Ooh baby.
Ooh baby. Speaking of ooh baby, we got Brink Squad coming with 100 biddies. So thank you, Brinky. Appreciate your support for the channel and everything. So that is all the rumored trailers and TV shows that we know of that could possibly, air during the halftime or just during the Super Bowl in general. So it's definitely exciting to see. There's a lot of content coming out, especially in the movie and TV media. So I guess we'll find out. Carl, what do we got for the sports news? You want to hit it off real quick?
Yeah, man. I'll take the lead on the sports news here.
Hell yeah.
Kind of going off the tangent of the Super Bowl. One of the participants in the Super Bowl, CJ Uzama, the Bengals tight end, sprained his MCL. I believe it was in the AFC Championship game.
Yes.
Against the Chiefs, and there's a lot of speculation as to whether or not he'll play.
Mm-hmm.
At their like little pep rally that they had for the Bengals before traveling out to LA to play in this game, he actually took his knee brace off.
Really?
Threw it into the crowd and said, "I'm playing in the Super Bowl. You don't have to worry about me."
Yeah, right.
So immediately, the thing I thought of was I remember back in high school, I was playing varsity as a sophomore at safety, and one of the first things we did in 2 days, Coach Dodd made us research the position. He goes, "I want you to research these players, see how bad they wanted it. This is how bad you need to want it."
Yeah.
Yeah. So the player I got was Ronnie Lott.
Yeah.
Ronnie Lott won 5 Super Bowls. One of the ones he played in, he was not supposed to. He broke his finger so bad that he wasn't going to be able to play in the game. So he said, "Cut it off."
Yeah. Yeah, his left pinky finger.
His
He
left
got
pinky
amputated.
finger, he got cut off so he could continue to play football. So if that's not the most badass thing ever, then I don't know what is.
If that doesn't show your dedication to the game, I don't know what will. But speaking of that, we actually have a list of other players who have gone like above and beyond to get the dub for their team the postseason. So
Rivers.
yeah, so first one that we have is actually Phillip Rivers played on a torn ACL. That was during the 2008 AFC divisional playoffs against the Colts.
That's when it occurred in the divisional round.
Mm-hmm.
So this wasn't one that popped in my head immediately. Obviously, the memories from football and Ronnie Lott that popped in my head, but I do remember this.
Oh, he played.
So he
injured at that game.
Tore his ACL in the divisional game.
Yeah.
And then was in the AFC Championship game
against the Patriots.
Against the Patriots, trying to get to a Super Bowl, playing on a torn ACL.
Yeah. I don't know how you do that. I mean, but your leg literally wouldn't be able to move.
Painkillers? I have no idea.
A lot of painkillers, a lot of tape.
Yeah, a lot of tape. So he's what, number one on that Bleacher Report list there?
Yeah. Coming in second.
I watched this game. This was miserable.
So, yeah, this happened in the 2009 season. We had Matthew Stafford. He came back from his injury to win a game. And what did he get injured?
I think he broke his collarbone or something.
Broke his collarbone? Really?
I think that's what it was. I can't remember exactly, but I remember watching this game and
I actually remember it now. Holy shit! I think it was his collarbone, something like that, because he was holding his arm up and everything.
If I recall correctly, they threw. It was the end of the game. It looked like the Browns had it. Of course, it happens against the Browns.
Of course.
I really hope Mac Rameau's not in the chat right now because he probably remembers this one as well.
Yeah.
Stafford throws a bomb, defensive pass interference. He goes out. They got a play on the goal line. I think it might have been 3rd or 4th down on the goal line. Not much time left. The Browns call a timeout. That timeout stems Stafford coming back into the game injured, throwing a touchdown.
A nice Hail Mary.
And the Lions beat the Browns.
That only happens to the Browns, by the way. No other team. Maybe the Steelers. But, a lot to the Browns. Next on this list, we have Terrell Owens. He played with a broken leg. This was back in 2004. And he played against he played in the Super Bowl 39 appearance. I can't do Roman numerals.
I know.
I'm trying to read these Roman numerals.
I saw you trying to read the Roman numerals.
Right? XXXIX, 39.
I can't see it from here.
3 X's and I and an X. That's
hey,
39.
You're leading the show today, man.
I am. I can't. The Roman numerals are a whole different.
Reading Roman numerals and you can't host.
Hey, at least I can do the intro properly, Carl. How about you, huh?
Hey, that's a fair point.
Silence. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, but he played with a broken leg, so that's actually phenomenal.
Well, not only did he play with a broken leg, what do you go for? 9 receptions, 122 yards?
Yeah, he caught 9 passes, 122 yards in a game.
Look at that. I guess the brain is working a little bit.
A little bit working, 61% right now. Ooh, baby, you're pushing it up there.
We're at 65 and growing.
This one is pretty crazy. Did you read about this one, Carl?
That was one I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this one. This one was way back in the day. This was like 1979. But Jack Youngblood, he only missed one game in his 14-year NFL career, and he also broke his leg. It broke during the 1979 divisional playoff against the Cowboys. But instead of missing the rest of the playoffs, he returned to action and ended up playing in the Super Bowl.
See, the thing with that though is not only did he break his leg, he broke his fibula.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So that's, I mean, between
How?
drugs, painkillers. I mean, that's the only rationale, right?
I mean, that was back in the like late 90s or 70s, so regulation was pretty lackluster back then. So who knows? Maybe he just like had a full on what do you call those, a splint on it.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe he just like literally played with that and hoped to God that nobody hit his
The
leg.
game was so much rougher back then, dude. They were probably diving in.
Oh, they had the brass knuckles on. They're just denting each other's helmets.
Yeah. But and then so the guy we talked about at first, Ronnie Lott, he's actually fifth on this list. So
Yeah.
we'll move on from the list here, but those were the top 5, like, and they're all pretty insane to be honest.
Yeah,
I can't imagine playing football with a broken leg.
Yeah, they playing with injuries like that, it's not just thinking about your career, it's just for the love of the game, especially when you're going for, like divisional playoffs and even Super Bowl wins and everything. You got to give it your all.
So yeah, I mean, I respect the hell out of Uzama for doing that. That was pretty cool. But I don't think it stacks up in this top 10 at all. But kind of going off of CJ Uzama, we have another CJ McCollum that was making some news.
Oh yeah, a bunch of CJs this week.
A bunch of CJs, the week of the CJ. CJ McCollum actually just got traded from the Portland Trailblazers over to the Pelicans. So now the Pelicans kind of have like lightweight their own big 3.
Ooh, baby.
They got Brandon Ingram, Zion, and now they got CJ McCollum, who just absolutely straps. To be honest, like, I was a little bit upset about this because I've been kind of like a bandwagon Blazers fan.
Really?
Well, Damian Lillard's been so persistent that he is not leaving Portland. He wants to stay in Portland. They drafted him. He's like one of the few loyal guys left in the NBA.
I do respect him for that.
So that's why he's one of my favorite players. So to see like his homie leave, get traded, it kind of burns a little bit. But
like Gronk and Brady splitting up.
yeah, man, it sucks. But it seems like Portland with this trade is ready to tear it down, which is unfortunate. I just hope Dame can get out of Portland now and get into a better situation. I think he went live on Twitter the other day and was basically saying like, Bron, come get me. Come get me, Bron. And in my head, that makes a lot of sense because Westbrook hasn't meshed very well with LeBron and AD. The Lakers are looking for a spark. Damian Lillard could be that spark. So I don't know if Westbrook ends up in Portland and, Damian Lillard in LA. That'd be pretty crazy. I'd like to see that. I think encompassing this whole trade, I think the Lakers are 8th in the West right now, and the Pelicans are 10th. I believe. Maybe.
How far are in the season right now? I haven't paid much attention to the NBA.
I want to say we're somewhere in between 50 and 60 games into the season in an 82-game season. So we're getting, trade deadline's coming up here. We got the All-Star game in Cleveland coming up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So if anybody... I actually won't be here, so never mind. I was going to say, if anybody wants to come up for the All-Star game, feel free. I won't be here, so...
Who do you think is top of the league right now? Like in wins and everything.
I believe it is the Suns.
The Suns, really?
Yeah, they got a young core. And actually, one of our like bets or spreads for tonight is Suns and Bucks, which I believe the Bucks are ahead of the East and the Suns are the head of the West.
Ooh, that'll be an interesting game.
So
not the Golden State Warriors, huh?
No, Warriors are looking nice. I think they're 3 or 4 on the West. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I gotta hype up the hometown team too. You're wearing the beanie.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The Cavs are looking nice. They got a nice young core that's being built with a ton of 7-footers. Our starting lineup, when healthy, has 3 7-footers on the floor.
Damn, holy shit! That's
Yeah,
actually
so like they're kind of like the new wave of the NBA, like lightweight. So you have a couple young teams that are really coming up. Like the Suns kind of came out of nowhere with D Book, DeAndre Ayton,
yeah.
Chris Paul, and they're continuing it onto this year as the number one seed in the West, making a real argument for one of the better teams in the league. And I don't think the Cavs are too far behind that. I think, we're on our way. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm very curious to see how the Cavs play in the second half of the season. It's like what you said. If we're healthy, which is a big what if, I do believe that they can make it far in the playoffs if they can get there.
It's gonna depend on what seed we get and who we're playing and what round.
How are the Lakers doing too? Ronnie.
I think like I was saying, I think the Lakers are at 8 in the West right now.
Oh yeah, that's
They've
right.
been so up and down, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing with that though is like LeBron always turns it on in the playoffs. So
it is true. Yeah,
we'll see, but they gotta like make it there. Like if they're one of the bottom seeds and they gotta play the Suns first round, like I think they're gone. They gotta,
wow.
you know what I mean?
You want to put a bet on it? You think that'll happen?
If it does happen, it's gonna happen. The Suns will beat the Lakers. So end of season comes, we'll put a bet on it.
It's a weird season to be talking about how like the Lakers and the Warriors aren't like the top teams in the league. I swear to God, that's all we've been hearing. At least to my knowledge, like I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I swear to God, that's all I hear is just Lakers and Golden State.
Well, I mean, because those teams have so many stories around them. That's why.
Powerhouse.
Wherever LeBron goes, there's gonna be a story, even if they're not like
True.
a great team.
True.
Whereas the Cavs really aren't getting much love until recently, where Stephen A. Smith actually said that he wouldn't be surprised if the Cavs made it out of the East.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll see, man. It's refreshing that the NBA actually has some variety to it.
Yeah.
Instead of the same team, same players going constantly.
The dynasties going on.
Right. I think there's a little bit of a shift in the league right now where there's a lot of good players that are young that are starting to kind of make their stamp on the league. As where some of the older players may be fading a little bit.
Yeah, true.
You got teams just playing different ways. Like the Suns played a completely different way. The Cavs are playing a completely different way, and I'm enjoying the NBA more now than I have in recent years.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the Cavs being good contributes to that, but
right. Rep just says Lakers suck. There's a lot of injuries.
yeah, because they're all old as hell, man.
Old as shit.
Yeah.
they just roll their ankle like season-ending injury.
They lost their best player, Caruso.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Bucks. Wow, you're rooting for the Bucks tonight, huh?
I think they actually play tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I believe it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I thought today was Thursday. We usually do.
Yeah, we usually do it on Thursday, so that's
exactly. My timeline's all messed up.
Back onto the Wednesdays. Kind of a weird thing that came out of this whole MLB lockout is the fact that the MLB will not be testing for steroids this year.
That's right. Yeah, we were just talking about it.
For the first time in 20 years, the MLB will not be testing for steroids, which I think the whole narrative behind it is like hella ironic because they just didn't let Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. He's arguably one of the best players ever. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
They didn't let him in.
That seems like a big fuck you to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a huge one.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They didn't let him in because of steroids, which he never tested positive for while he was playing, I believe.
Yeah.
And now they're not even going to test players for the first time in 20 years. So, I don't know, man. Like, I say this to everybody. I think the NFL is the best league. MLB is a shit show. The commissioner's an idiot. They don't know how to advertise their superstars. The league's not fair. I could go on and on. I feel like baseball needs to get Manfred the fuck out of there because he just keeps making the game worse.
Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, like, each franchise is trying to make money, but, like, MLB, that's, like, all they care about. Like, they don't care about regulations, how the players feel, or just, like, anything else. It's just, like, one of the quotes that I heard that, like, kind of stuck with me when it, like, relates to MLB, it's, like, if you're not trying to cheat, then you're not trying to win.
Right.
So, and it just like this is just like another story here that just like makes that statement true,
Right.
So it just, I don't know. It just, there's like so much cheating and just all this ridiculous things going on with it.
I wonder if we can place a bet on like a prop bet on home runs for the year. I'm banking on a new home run record this year with all the roids that are about to be in.
Bro, I wouldn't doubt it. You're gonna be seeing people looking like Popeye in the next season with this new deregulation.
Yeah, the whole thing seems goofy to me. I think it's another backwards move for baseball, and it seems like that's the only thing they can do is move backwards.
Yeah, just I don't know. Whenever I think of MLB, I don't think of good news because like I only see the highlights that Sports Center posts and everything. And it's usually like a pitcher putting like pine tar on his hands so he gets better grip on a baseball, or people still put corks in their bats to, you know.
Like I was telling you, they're using suntan lotion to grip the ball better.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. So it's just like, get your shit together, okay? It's literally America's oldest sport, like dating back what to like 1920s, maybe.
They should just make roids legal.
Yeah. Either make roids legal or just have more regulation. One of the two.
Cranking the ball out of the park.
Yeah, right. Just if you're gonna go like Super Saiyan in these games, just go full throttle, baby. Like I want to see
fight too.
I want to see like
have roid rage, more home runs. Just go for it.
Just full out brawls again. Like bring us back to like the 50s and everything. I think that'll make it more interesting.
But before we close up on sports, though, we gotta definitely touch on the Olympics.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I actually believe the motherland, Slovenia, is ahead of the United States right now, if I recall correctly.
What, in like medal count?
In medal count, yeah.
Yeah, so I can give you I guess I'll go top 5 right now. So Germany is in first place, not for total medals, but they have the most gold medals. Coming in at number 5, they have 3 silver medals and 0 bronze medals. Number 2 is Norway. They have a lot of medals right now, 10 total, 4 golds, 2 silvers, and 4 bronze. And number 3, we have Sweden. They have 4 golds, 1 silver, and 2 bronze. So what were you saying about your homeland?
Slovenia, bro. They're ahead of the United States, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said they're top 3.
Oh no, where's Slovenia at?
Slovenia is at number 9. United States is at number 10. So
I'm rooting for Slovenia, dude. Fucking half the U.S. participants don't even want to like represent the flag, so fuck them, dude. Go Slovenia,
bro. We always get the most amount of medals though every Olympics.
Go Slovenia.
We're balling out.
Nah, man.
So yeah, U.S. is.
Or did you hold on before we actually go on this? Like what I was just saying, there was some chick that went to ice skating and like did it for China. She lives in California, but she didn't want to represent the United States for some stupid political reason. And she wanted to represent China. And guess what? She came in dead last. So she can fucking suck it. So like we have all these athletes that we are more privileged than so many other people in the world.
Yeah, right.
And they just want to shit on the flag and the country as a whole. So
you don't realize how good you have it.
Yeah, so I'm glad this bitch came in last. I'm rooting for Slovenia. Let's motherland.
I believe it was a Russian ice skater. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she was the first woman ever to do a quadruple aerial flip or spin.
I didn't see that actually.
Yeah, so she did like a quadruple spin in the air. First woman ever to do that in the Olympics. I believe she was Russian. Don't quote me on that. I'm not wrong. I just saw the video on it, but it looked pretty fucking sick when I saw it. It just
I believe it.
Insane. She like did it with like almost jumping off one leg too, which is even crazier to think about.
I need to watch more of the Olympics. I've been slacking a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially that ski jump that's like right on a nuclear power plant.
Oh yeah, that's right. Have you guys seen like the backdrop?
Pull it up for you real quick.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, where's my fucking mouse? There she is. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh yeah, I don't know the scene.
Oh hey, we're both here.
Dude.
Look at this. This is the ski jump right here. And there's a nuclear power plant right behind it.
Scroll down for the other pictures.
Oh, yeah, the other picture's pretty good, too. There's another picture. And then here's kind of like the zoomed out view. Is that insane?
It literally looks like a scene out of Fallout. Oh my god, that's actually nuts. So, do we know the reason why they put it there? Is it just because it's like an abandoned nuclear power plant and they just had to find a place to, like build all these ramps and stuff?
I have no idea, but I find it hilarious.
I think it's hilarious too. I mean, it just the stark there's a message in there. It's probably above my intelligence level, but like the stark contrast of seeing like New Age Olympics and then like what modern life is in
Yeah,
that
right.
area. So
It literally looks like they just put like a ski jump in the middle of Chernobyl.
yeah, right. It's like putting a Cedar Point in like the Sahara Desert or something. They're like, welcome to our theme park. Don't mind the heat.
Rep goes, that's my backyard actually.
Hey, you got a lot of woods to walk around, Rep, so good for you.
Yeah, but as far as the Olympics goes, like I said, I need to watch more of it. I'll get you guys some more updates next week.
Yep.
But we'll move on to the spreads here. Can you type in !spread for me?
I can.
Guys, if you want to get in, like I was saying, you guys are gonna be playing against us this month for our bets. And if the viewers beat us, Fish and I will do some sort of punishment. Not sure what that will entail yet. TBD.
Probably For Loco related, but that's up to you guys.
Did it come up? Or maybe it's I bet. It might be !bet.
I did !spread.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can't see it here yet.
We got Rep doing it, Tink, M, Goon. Oh god, this stuff burns my lips now. Warm.
Yeah, it warms your heart.
How you liking it? So still good? I think it's still good.
Yeah, I mean, I love bourbon.
Love bourbon. Been saying it for about 2 weeks now. I need to get back on the G&T grind.
Do we have a winner there, Mr. Fish?
Oh baby, does it tell me? 15 seconds. The raffle has ended and Tink won. Tink won again.
Well, I think we actually went against Spartan last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then you got messed up. And you said it was Tink.
Yeah,
I remember now.
Yeah.
60%.
All right, so I'll just lead them off here. So the first one, we actually have an esports for this week, guys. We have League of Legends. 100 Thieves is going against Immortal.
Oh.
Yeah, it'll be a good matchup.
I know this one. Mortal.
You're going with Immortal?
Yeah. Before we start doing this, how do I do this? Should I just
type it in right there? Yeah.
So Fish. Okay. What are you saying, Carl?
Give me 100 Thieves. I'm going against the grain.
100 Thieves. So Carl. Tink. What is? Oh, Tink's going 100 Thieves too.
Tink's going 100 Thieves.
All right. 100 T's. Nice.
Next one we got Bucks versus the Suns, which we had mentioned before. That's happening tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Should be a really good game. If you guys haven't been watching much NBA this year, that'll be a good one to watch. But the Suns are favored by 3.5. Fish, where are you going with this one?
I'm gonna go Suns just because we talked about how good they were.
I'm gonna go with Bucks.
Oh, we're going against the grain this week.
I'm going against the grain. Yeah, Tink's gonna have to be the decider. Tink's going Bucks as well.
Oh, talk about bandwagon, Tink. How are you going against me right now?
All right, in the MLS, we have the Colorado Avalanche and this is NHL. In the NHL, we have the Colorado Avalanche versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Colorado is favored by 1.5 goals. I'm gonna go Lightning.
Lightning, huh?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm fucking up all this document right now. Keep on the tradition. Let's go the Avalanches.
Okay. Think you going with the Lightning or the Avalanche?
Colorado, because I hate Tampa. Respectable.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next in European soccer, we have Liverpool versus Leicester. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. But Liverpool is actually favored by 2 goals.
Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that either.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm like the grammar guy, too.
You are the grammar guy. That's definitely not me.
Definitely not me.
I think Liverpool.
Yeah, you want Liverpool? I feel like we have to agree on it, but let's just keep going against a full throttle, baby. I'm going Leicester.
Okay.
Even though I'm definitely butchering that name.
Thank you. Who you going with?
Let's go on Liverpool.
On Liverpool, okay. And the last one we got is Cavs versus the Spurs tonight. Who's gonna hit 20 points first? Will the Cavs hit 20 points first, or will the Spurs?
How good are the Spurs?
I think they're decent, but I don't think they're like anything formidable.
Cavs are healthy right now. Like you said, we got three.
Rep said that the pronouncement of that last team was actually Leicester.
Leicester.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Did you just type it in wrong or?
No, that's how you spell it.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Must be an EU thing. Sorry. That's dumb. That's dumb Americans we don't understand. I'm going Cavs for this final one.
I'm not gonna buck the green on this one. I'm going Cavs with you.
All
That's
right.
the hometown team.
And Tink's going Spurs. Love to see it. This is gonna be an interesting one. We're
Yeah, there's a lot of discrepancy between us.
4 for 5. We're definitely going against each other. So good luck, Chat and Tink. Let's hope you beat us. The spreads right now. Carl's in first, 6-5. I'm in second for 5 and 6. We still doing Frint's score?
No, fuck Frint.
Okay, yeah, and fuck Frint, and we don't have the numbers for the viewers.
We don't yet because I think last week was the first week we actually did it, and there are Super Bowl bets because I wasn't thinking. And the Super Bowl happens this weekend, so next week we'll have a double dose of records.
Oh, so we're counting like last week's and then this week's one?
Yeah, because all of last week's were Super Bowl props.
That makes sense. Yeah, connecting brain cells together. That definitely makes sense.
Cells be connected.
It's British. Yeah, sorry, Rep. Us dumb Americans. We're not.
Yeah, I'm sure that's something that Rep would agree with you on, dumb Americans.
All right, I think that that about does it. Yeah, put a little bow tie on this podcast.
Little bow tie, but before we tie that bow tie, make sure to follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast. We are almost done putting together everything for the YouTube page, guys. Would really appreciate it if you just dropped a sub. Even if you didn't watch any of the videos, just helping us get
traction.
Some traction on the YouTube page would be huge. So yeah, that'd be dope.
All right, and that does it for episode 32 this week. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining Carl and I, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers, happy episode 32.